and they appear to be off and racing. Emancipator is not with the field, so the rest of the field head on and get over the first fence. Emancipator went the wrong way from the starting area, and they're well strung out. A bit slowly away was Minnie the Mason. So the field of 12, with the exception of Emancipator, heads down now to fence number 2 in Division 1 of the 5-year-old Geldings Maiden. This race sponsored by the Cliffhouse in Ballybunion. Out there in front is Bridge Road in the Hemming Silks, comes to fence number 2 from Ted Hastings, who's also prominent. So Bridge Road and Ted Hastings 1 and 2 as they get over number 2. Up in third place is Red River Valley, and he in turn then is followed in fourth by Chancy Court. And next up after these, running along there in fifth place, is Champagne Trail. Back to midfield, sixth position is the Rookie, which is the grey horse, and that one is just ahead of Hit the Kettle. Bigger break then to in about eighth place is the Eye of Tulla, who's ahead of Tommy Dillon, and there are 3 behind Tommy Dillon, and those 3 are Goss Harbour, River Taw, and the back marker as they swing in for the first time is Minnie the Mason. Number 3 of the 15 comes up, and it's the Peter Flood trained Ted Hastings who gets over this fence in front by 2 lengths. From in second place we have got Red River Valley in the red and white quarter colours for Mick Murphy, who's then just racing ahead of the third running horse, which is Bridge Road. Further back then, about 6 lengths off the leader in fourth place, is Champagne Trail, and then you got Chancy Court in company for fifth place with Hit the Kettle. So they make their way over this next fence. Mistake towards the back there by River Taw, but 2 laps to go, 10 to jump, and the leader at the moment is Luke Murphy on Ted Hastings. He's 2.5 in front from him. In second place is Red River Valley. Third place, Bridge Road. Fourth, still about 6 behind the leader, is Champagne Trail, and he in turn is a few lengths ahead of Maxine O'Sullivan, who is in fifth place aboard Chancy Court. Turning into the back straight then in a share of 7th position, we have Mikey O'Connor aboard Hit the Kettle and Ray Barron on the Rookie. Also towards midfield, John Barry still bides his time on Tommy Dillon in the red silks alongside the Eye of Tulla. 3 from the back of the field, Aidan Kennedy's runner Goss Harbour, and the 2 back markers are River Taw and finally Minnie the Mason. 13 were at the post. Emancipator didn't go with him, but the other 12 are still there in the race. Well, we're down to 11 now because Minnie the Mason is about to be pulled up by Shane Bargery out the rear when tailed off. So over that next fence and going along at a good gallop is Ted Hastings. So Ted Hastings, beginning to spread eagle this field, has gone on by 4 or 5 lengths. Red River Valley is in a share of second place at Bridge Road. Back then to fourth place is Chancy Court, and after this one then is Champagne Trail, and Tommy Dillon improves into 6th, and then the Eye of Tulla. Next up is Goss Harbour, and then we've got the Rookie, who in turn is followed by Hit the Kettle, and then the one who is left in last place, River Taw, after, as I say, pulled up was Minnie the Mason down the back straight. So coming past halfway now, and Ted Hastings, his lead has been reduced to about 1.5 lengths now by Red River Valley, who's improved. So coming to this one, Ted Hastings, Red River Valley, Bridge Road 1, 2, 3. Going well in fourth place for Maxine O'Sullivan is Chancy Court, representing Kieran Fennessy. So down to this next fence, 6 out, Ted Hastings pops it with a half-length advantage. So as we watch them streaming over, the order with a circuit to go is Ted Hastings just over 1 length now in front. From second place is Red River Valley. 3 lengths down in third is Bridge Road. Further 1.5 lengths then to Chancy Court, who's a neck in front of Champagne Trail and Tommy Dillon. After this half dozen, there's a break of 5 lengths to be niggled along as the Eye of Tulla, and then the Rookie, followed in turn by Hit the Kettle, who's niggled, and then River Taw begins to try and pick up now, leaving Goss Harbour at the back of the field. But Ted Hastings keeps up the revs in front, does Luke Murphy, as he comes to the 5th last. 4 in front from Red River Valley. Bridge Road still going okay, and 4th is Chancy Court, and then Champagne Trail. Tommy Dillon sits on their tails with every chance in 6th place, and there's 4 lengths to the Eye of Tulla, and then the Rookie about to be passed now by River Taw, who's trying to come from a long way back. Down they go to the fourth last fence in this first division of the 5-year-old Geldings, and as they take off of this fence, Ted Hastings from Bridge Road, as they jump it, Ted Hastings, Bridge Road 1 and 2, Red River Valley a close third, and then in fourth place is Chansey Court, followed by Tommy Dillon, the Eye of Tulla, now losing its place back to 7, the Champagne Trail, as River Talk continues trying to get into the picture. He's at the moment sitting in 8th, but 30 lengths off the leader, which is Ted Hastings. So Ted Hastings, Luke Murphy, kicks for glory now, 6-7 lengths in front as he heads for home with 3 to jump. Into second in the royal blue jacket comes Chansey Court out after the leader. Bridge Road is 1 pace in third, and then Tommy Dillon in fourth. Dropping back in fifth now, weakening out of it, is Red River Valley. But Ted Hastings throws down the gauntlet to the opposition, is 5 lengths clear from, in second place is Chansey Court, and then Tommy Dillon. It'll concern these 3, they're well clear from Bridge Road, the rest of them are pulled up before that fence. So coming now to the second last, and it is Ted Hastings, but Chansey Court gets closer with every stride, 2 lengths between them, 5-6 then back to Tommy Dillon. Can Ted Hastings withstand the challenge from Chansey Court as they come down to the last? It's Ted Hastings in front from Chansey Court over the last. Ted Hastings, Chansey Court, there's 2 lengths between them, and that's how it's going to stay. A faller at the last was Tommy Dillon, well back in third, but up to the line the trip from County Meath is going to pay off for Peter Flood as Luke Murphy steers home Ted Hastings to a narrow win in the end from Chansey Court. And looking down the track, it looks as though they were the only 2 to complete. So Ted Hastings defeats Chansey Court, 2 finishers.
The result of the first division of the third race: first number 5, Ted Hastings; second number 31, and there was only 2 finishers. The winning distance was 1 length. 5 beat 31 by 1 length.
Just before we move on to the second division, just news coming through from Tattersalls that having ridden the winner of the 4-year-old maiden, Jamie Codd has announced his retirement from point-to-point riding. He had 972 winners. So we...
Can we have all the jockeys from the first division of the third race please go to the steward's box next to the parade ring? All the jockeys from the first division of the third race.
The second division of the third race has 11 runners, and here are the details. Number 3, Spice Bagdev, Shane Bargary. Number 8, Something About Keane, Liam Gilligan claiming 5. Number 10, Richmond Blake, Maxine O'Sullivan. Number 14, Gavroche Dallier, Jimmy O'Rourke. Over the page, number 22, Super Survivor, Jimmy Walsh. Number 29, Real Good Man, Derek O'Connor.